Hey guys, what's up? Mild here. This is my first English speaking video. Today I'll tell you about the most epic quest in World of Warcraft Classic. At night, June 12th, 2020, I did what I couldn't do 13 years ago. Just like the heroine of today's story. The story begins with Stratholme. This is the northern city of the Kingdom of Lordaeron. I think that you all know what happened there on the history of Warcraft 3. However, not everyone knows about the heroes who tried to save the inhabitants sometime later, after the first Black Invasion. When Arthas received Frostmourne, he visited Stratholme for the second time, but with a legion of undead. At that time, the priestess Eris Havenfire was in the city, who was trying to save the peasants. We are transporting to the times of World of Warcraft Vanilla. The priests who conquered Molten Core could find a certain object called the Eye of Divinity. Your humble servant could receive it only from the 8th time. The farm took me about 2 months. It looked something like this. Ну чё, парни, 8-й раз я уже прихожу к этому мажордому. Надеюсь, что сегодня по-любому упадет Eye of Divinity. Погнали, пацаны, погнали.
Heal our tanks. Stack them up together.
Тащим.
The blue is on me.
Все будет хорошо.
And purple.
Жизнь прекрасна.
Take them. Nuke them.
Это вообще пот, пацаны.
Boss.
Yeah, boss needs to be tanked, please.
Tank the one triangle.
Главное, чтобы танки не упали, остальное приложится.
Can you follow who are we focusing, please?
Everything.
Everything.
We are laying down everything.
Can I get some heals, please?
Healers are out of mana, you can do that. Roll out, please.
Okay, blue. Kill blue.
Let's
Надеюсь,
go.
не вайпнемся.
Okay, purple.
Бинтуемся, пофиг вообще.
Skull. Go.
Stop healing.
No, don't stop healing me.
Oh, kill skull.
Так. Ну. Мажордом, ну не жадничай, ну давай ты мне, дай мне уже Eye of Divinity.
Good job, guys.
Ну-ка.
Yeah, so keep in mind we are lacking healers today a bit, so
Давай.
we are tight on mana.
It's fine. We killed it. And we have some fun.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
Is it? Is it?
Not new, I really don't know.
ГЛ Mild пишет.
Woo!
Yeah!
I
Life is
finally-
good!
Jesus Christ.
Okay, guys, I need to buy. No, I need vodka. I go to shop and buy vodka.
Your reaction was like, no!
Šta je to?
What is vodka? Vodka is beautiful.
Ne,
Beautiful.
ta je Divinity, šta je to?
Да.
Oh my god.
За честный чент.
Да.
Да.
Tad je So, I have divinity
Я не могу, сейчас там очень много
chest
эмоций.
enchant that you can have in game, man.
Guys, I love you all. I want to say, yeah, Primal is the best guild I've ever played, you know, and I like commentators like Mlinky, and never felt like a raid leader, you know. I'm gonna sit in the car right now with wife. We go to Alco shop and buy a lot of beer and vodka. Yeah.
Я только поняла. Видишь,
Yeah. She stand right here and record me from phone for Instagram, you know.
You have a wife?
Yes, yes, I have a wife. Not. I have a wife and car. Yeah, you know.
And the dog? And the dog?
7 dogs.
No, gray cat.
Is your wife happy?
Grassmouth 7.
What kind of stupid questions are you asking?
I can help you.
Well, sometimes she crazy when I come home without. Well, you know, when I can standing, but yeah, she normally feel good.
Свою анафему выбил.
Hey, stop here, guys. Don't move, because there's mobs.
The inscription reads, "You can see movement when you peer into the eye." This item begins the quest, and a small passage of history is revealed to us. When you peer into the eye, images of a great battle fill your mind. This terrifying conflict appears to be taking place somewhere in Lordaeron. You can barely make out a lone female figure standing amidst 1,000 corpses fending off a sea of scourge. She is hopelessly outnumbered. Tendrils of light escape your hands, cutting thought undead by the hundreds. All for naught it would seem. Moments later, the priestess is swarmed by the corpse of peasants that were surrounding her. The fallen have risen. When I read this, I got goosebumps all over my body. We have 3 locations that were previously the Kingdom of Lordaeron: Tirisfal Glades, Western Plaguelands, Eastern Plaguelands. The first option disappears because the location is too low level. Western Plaguelands could fit this description. There are underworld ruins where it could have happened as well. But this is not practical, because Eye of Divinity drops in the raid for 40 people. Therefore, the location where this quest is done should also be high level. The last option remains. We head there and find the inconspicuous path that leads from Stratholme to the river that separates Eastern Plaguelands from Western Plaguelands. These days, the path and the near caves are filled with Nerubians. To see what we need, we put on the Eye of Divinity and see a lone figure standing on a hill and dressed in Tier 1 priest called Vestments of Prophecy. The dialogue with Eris has the following content. Praise the light. One has finally answered the calling. The eye led me here, Eris. Eris nods. The eye has seen so many horrors and so many wonders. It displays what it feels the one looking into it is most suited to see. And I was suited to see this? You were. The eye is never wrong. You are a priestess, after all. A powerful priestess, if the eye showed you this horrible memory. You have come for redemption. Yet, you yourself do not even realize this, do you? I really didn't know what to expect, Eris. I will use my powers to assist you, if that is what is asked of me. I know you will. I myself am a priestess. Thought unlike you, I am long since gone from this world. My spirit, however, remains here, as do the spirits of the thousands who were brutally slain by the Mad Prince, Arthas Menethil, and his legion of undead. Those days are over, Eris. I never stated that you were here to redeem yourself, priestess. You are here to redeem me and the innocents murdered while trying to escape Stratholm. My spirit and the spirit of those lost are bound here, cursed to endlessly relive our own tragic deaths. So what can I do to help? You must do what I couldn't. Save the peasants that were cut down while fleeing from Stratholm. They will walk towards the light. You must ensure their survival. Should too many fall, our cursed existence shall continue. You will have failed. Every ability, prayer, and spell that you have learned will be tested. May the light protect you. Priestess, you are about to undergo a rigorous series of events, which shall test all of your abilities. I suggest that you listen to the story that I have to tell. Be warned, you must complete this task alone. It's recommended that your allies remain at a distance. Interference by outside agents will result in a most severe punishment. Destiny has led you and you alone here. Battle with honor. Harness the light. We need to save 50 peasants before 15 are slain. We are saving peasants by fighting off skeletons. Some of them are infected with plague. Just use Abolish Disease spell here. It's divided into two types, green and purple. The second one deals very serious damage. I completed this task the second time using low ranks healing. As a reward for liberation from the vicious cursed circle, Eris Havenfire gives us a splinter of Nordrassil. Nordrassil is the tree of life on Mount Hijal, which the Night Elves idolize. You can remember it from the Warcraft 3 storyline in a mission where hundreds of nature spirits kill Archimond. It remains to get the last ingredient. This is the Eye of Shadow. It drops from the elite demons in Blasted Lands and Winterspring, as well as with high probability from Lord Kazakh, who is in Blasted Lands. I got it using a faster way. By combining all three items into one, we get. It's one for nothing that the quest is called Balance of Light and Shadow. The components of the stuff are the personification of light, darkness, as well as a fragment of a great tree which filled with magic. Priest can switch between benediction and anathema, depending for specialization. Both options are the best in slot for both PvP and PvE. Moreover, the model of the staff is unique. You won't find such anywhere else. The last question remains: what happens if one of the allies intervenes during the assignment? Something like a demon will appear. It's very reminiscent of one of the Dreadlords, such as Mal'Ganis or Varimatas. Only he is completely black. Only his eyes give out light. His name is the Cleaner. I didn't come across it, because I did everything alone, but those who tried to trick the system safely went to the graveyard, and it all started from the beginning. Fighting him is useless. He is immortal. It will kill all your comrades one by one without any problems and disappear. Want to note one more fact: if you fail the task, you, like other priests on Realm, will have to wait above 2 hours before the spirit of Eris Havenfire appears again to try to make the quest finished. But if the Cleaner kill you, the spirit of Eris will not disappear and you can try again immediately. Another interesting fact: when completing or failing an assignment throughout the entire Eastern Blacklands location, Eris Havenfire yells so that all players see it. Recently I gathered herbs there, heard and saw her remarks in the chat. I ran to her place and killed the proud representative of the Alliance. Also you can see the skeletons which killing peasants are Kel'Thuzad's minions. This means that the Archilich personally made sure that the living became dead. In conclusion, I want to say that World of Warcraft Classic has an infinite number of interesting places, quests and artifacts that are unknown to players to these days. I experienced unrealistic emotions while completing this quest. I hope you enjoyed the story. Eris Havenfire is freed, as are those whom she tried to bring out, but Stratholme burns to this day with hellfire, and it's filled with death.